Imagine a world forever changed by a single man. Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, did just that. Picture a time in the late 12th century, in the harsh and unforgiving landscape of Mongolia. It was here, in the year 1162, that the world welcomed a child who would grow to become one of history's most formidable conquerors. Temujin's early life was marked by hardship. His father, a tribal leader, was poisoned when Temujin was just 9. Suddenly, he found himself the head of his family, thrust into a world of adversity and survival. Exiled and left to fend for themselves, Temujin and his family faced the brutal reality of life on the Mongolian plains. Struggle, however, often breeds strength. Temujin's formative years in exile were not in vain. They served as a crucible, shaping him into a leader of extraordinary prowess. From these humble and harsh beginnings, a conqueror was forged. Power is not given, it is seized, and Genghis Khan seized it with both hands. Born as Temujin, this Mongol warrior's rise to power was not a stroke of luck, but a result of strategic alliances, fierce battles, and an indomitable will to conquer. He saw the disunity among the Mongol tribes as an opportunity, not a setback. In the early 12th century, he began unifying these tribes, not through force alone, but through a blend of diplomacy, marriage alliances, and, when necessary, sheer military might. His leadership was marked by a strict code of laws, known as yasa, which fostered unity and discipline among the disparate tribes. His crowning achievement came in 1206. In a grand Kurultai, or assembly of tribal leaders, Temujin was declared Genghis Khan, the great Khan of the Mongol Empire, a title that resonated with authority and fear across the vast steppes. With the Mongol tribes under his rule, the world was now within his grasp. The wave of the Mongol horde was about to crash down upon the world. This was the formidable moment when Genghis Khan's conquests truly began. Genghis Khan, the mighty Mongol ruler, set his sights on the vast lands of China and Central Asia. His first major conquests were not mere acts of aggression, but strategic moves in a grand chess game of power and influence. The Mongol army, under the shrewd leadership of Genghis Khan, was a force to be reckoned with. Their swift cavalry, combined with their exceptional archery skills, made them a formidable foe on the battlefield. The invasion of China was a monumental feat. Genghis Khan's tactical genius shone through as he employed diversion tactics, psychological warfare, and superior mobility to bring the Chinese dynasties to their knees. Yet, his appetite for conquest was far from satisfied. Central Asia was next on his list. The Mongolian forces swept through the region like a storm, overwhelming cities and decimating armies. Genghis Khan's strategies were ruthless, yet effective. He was known to employ the scorched earth policy, leaving nothing but destruction in his wake. His victories weren't just about raw power, but also about his ability to adapt, innovate, and strategize. His conquests were not merely victories on the battlefield, but a reshaping of the world's political landscape. Cities fell, empires crumbled, and the Mongol Empire grew. Genghis Khan left an indelible mark on the world, one that can still be seen today. Sweeping across continents, Genghis Khan not only conquered lands, but also cultures, leaving a lasting impact on the world. His rule brought about an era of cultural exchange, fostering a unique blend of ideas, traditions, and beliefs. Silk routes buzzed with activity, as traders felt safer under the unified Mongol Empire. This, in turn, boosted global trade, connecting the East and the West like never before. But his influence didn't stop there. Genghis Khan's legacy can also be traced in our genes. A genetic study reveals that roughly 1 in every 200 men alive today are direct descendants of Genghis Khan. This is a testament to his vast empire, which at its height was home to millions of people from diverse ethnic backgrounds. Even after his death in 1227, the Mongol Empire continued to grow under his successors, reaching its zenith under Kublai Khan. This further solidified his influence, as his descendants carried forward his ideals of leadership and conquest. Genghis Khan's impact is undeniable. His legacy, a complex tapestry of culture, trade, and genetics, continues to shape our world. His story is a reminder of the immense power of a single individual's vision and determination. Genghis Khan, a man born into hardship, died as one of the most influential figures in history. His story is one of power, conquest, and a legacy that echoes through the ages.